Hey guys, what is up? Jenna Citrus here. So I have stomach problems that are a lot worse than I let on to the internet. I kind of don't wake up every day and say, oh, my stomach's been hurting for the last 3 hours. Trying to get stuff done, but working on it. Yeah, I definitely am one of those people that doesn't want to complain to the internet, but I am gonna just level with you and tell you my stomach problems are probably really bad. I would say I probably have 5 days out of 7 where I have problems. So I'm doing a food sensitivity test. This is my first time trying one of these. I read about one earlier. Well, I guess it's last year already. Happy 2021. Woo-hoo. Yeah. 2020 was supposed to be the year that I got my health in order. And well, there were a few other things that went on that year. So I'm trying it again. I'm gonna do a food sensitivity test. This one's by Everlywell or Everwell. I'm gonna try to be well forever. That would be lovely. And what I've been doing is I've been eating through foods that I haven't eaten that are on the food sensitivity test. It says that if you haven't eaten the foods within 4 to 6 months, you may test negative, and if you haven't eaten them at all for 18 to 24 months, you'll probably have no IgG hormones, markers, things in your blood, whatever they're called. So I'm on a allergen binge diet right now. What I bought the other week made me really happy. I hadn't eaten strawberries, grapes, watermelon, cantaloupe, apples. Yikes, I should eat those things. Avocados. So when I went shopping, I was like, oh, this is all really healthy. So I have 4 more left. There's a whole bunch of seafood on there. I've eaten salmon, but that's about it. I don't usually eat seafood. I don't know, it's just not really available where I live. It's also not terribly good. I did eat tuna, and I don't know if that caused any problems or not, but it wasn't good. I don't know. I had rye bread, something I never really eat, but it was on the list. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a loaf and then give it to someone I know that likes rye bread. So I've been on an allergy diet. Yikes. And I've got 4 more to go. They are lima beans, peas. I don't think I've had lima beans since I was like 8 years old. You never know. It could be an allergen suspected. Sunflower seeds and chia seeds. 2 things that like I sometimes eat, but I used to think I was allergic to sunflower seeds, but I don't know. So I'm very excited and surprised and just interested to see how this is going to work. So wish me luck. Fingers crossed. In the next portion of this, you're going to watch me get some blood out of my finger. So there's your trigger warning if you wanted it. So wish me luck. Let's just say this was a very painful process, and it took, what will we say? More than enough time to get it to happen. So what I was doing in the beginning, doing some cartwheels, trying to get my blood pressure, or my blood flowing, drinking a lot of water, being prepared, trying to get the blood to come out, and just was not happening. Not at all. So here's to trying, here's to, yep, there's some blood. I don't know. It did not work very easily, just like they showed it on the TV anomaly. So yeah, I eventually got another test kit back, and it worked enough, but getting there, I sensed defeat. I used to take fish oil, but I don't anymore because it made me bleed too much when I got cut with a knife by accident in the kitchen. Maybe I should get back on fish oil. So here we have tried another person to see if they can get their finger to bleed and drop. I've given up. This wasn't working, so I'm gonna get a new one. I'm just curious to see if anyone else can do this. They made it look so easy on the internet. Haha, the blood's not gonna come out of your finger either. Oh yeah, I've stuck 4 of my fingers now. See? This is an impossible task. Congratulations, this doesn't work. I mean, if you could get it to touch, that would work, but you can't, because them's the rules. See? They're just supposed to dry. And you were calling me bad. And we're using diabetic things that they're supposed to... Oh, you're just gonna push it off? Is that how you're gonna cheat on this? Oh yeah, that'll count. All right, guys, I have got my Everlywell test done. My blood work's been complete. I tried something different. So I used, this finger got bruised. I'm not really sure how. I did take my fingers, put them on the ground, on the countertop before I used a lancet on them. So that apparently was helpful. I did cheat just a little bit. I got my blood test mostly filled out. I did touch my finger to the pads, which you're not supposed to do, so if my results are ruined, that is my own dang fault. But it's just so hard for me to get blood to come out of my fingers. I took a bath, so I was really hot. My internal core was nice and warm. I ran around the house a little bit, and oh, I've been drinking water all day, like a lot of water. I usually drink a lot of water anyways, but I drank extra lots of water. So that was sort of helpful, I guess, but yeah. And this finger, this was the second one I used. I couldn't get it to start at first. And then once I was finally done with the test and I was kind of wrapping up, cleaning up things, and I couldn't get it to stop bleeding. So I'm like, well, hey, I'll give you a little bit of extra bonus blood because yeah, I don't bleed very well. So I know that I do have really poor circulation in my fingers, and there was the first thing to get cold. And I will tell you one sort of indulgent thing, a luxury item in my life. When I got my car, I decided to upgrade and get the heated steering wheel because I've gone through entirely too many winters with my hands freezing to death. And sometimes the fingers will turn white. They don't fall off, thankfully, that's good. But I would say I have lower than average finger circulation, so maybe that's why this test was so hard for me. Once I did get it flowing and going, it took less than probably 7 minutes. Oh, I did have a friend with me, so there was someone to help hold my hand, steady my hand, try to encourage the rest of my palm to bleed. So I got it done. Wish me luck. We'll go send these results off, and hopefully I'll know what I'm more allergic to soon. I have started being more vegetarian. I did eat imitation crab and life wasn't good, so maybe I'm vegetarian-ish. I don't know, although I ate vegetarian pizza and a vegetarian salad and I wasn't good, so hopefully we'll find out. Maybe I'll be like allergic to iceberg lettuce or something. That'd be amazing, because that stuff sucks. It's not good for you nutritionally. Okay, anyways, bye. And don't fly fast. Oh pilot, can you help me? Can you make this last? 'Cause everything you see is bruised. Bruised. Ow. It's time for an Everlywell update. And I'm in the bathtub, and I will tell you why, because I tried eggs. So the last 30 days, I've been as egg-free as I can be, except at first I was trying to do no eggs at all, like no eggs on the ingredient list, and same with milk. And it just wasn't working. You know, Pepperidge Farms cookies exist in the world, and if I'm having things that aren't eggs and aren't milk and aren't, you know, I just need some cookies. So I did manage to go completely egg-free, like I quit eating whole eggs until this morning. And now I'm here. So my stomach has not been completely symptom-free, but I've been free of what I will call the extreme side of my stomach hurt, which is, when I explained it to my doctor, it's about 3 to 7 hours of pain after I eat, and it usually stops when I go to bed, and then it's usually gone in the morning, except it's then replaced by diarrhea and then other types of stomach cramping and pain. So I guess this is gas, but it's gas so bad that like my chest hurts, and yeah, the side of my chest hurts. So I'm hanging out in the bathtub trying to get better. I'm drinking peppermint tea, which is supposed to be good for digestion. So I'm in the middle of a stomach episode right now. Ugh. Oh, one fun fact that I will go try here shortly if this tea doesn't kick it in a little bit, which I'm not holding my breath because as much as I love my herbals, I don't think they quite do it for me sometimes. But I've had luck with immune pills helping my stomach get better. And I hadn't figured that out until I'd learned some things about your immune system is attacking itself with stomach issues. So I'll probably go try to get some immune pills here shortly. But for now, I wanted to update you. Egg-free. I was not symptom-free, but the symptoms were much less. I'd have some pain and some diarrhea and some cramping, and I did have a lot of gas, but I was usually able to get it up. And I have started on an ashwagandha probiotic. or gummy. I love gummies. And I tried a pill and I don't think it quite worked as well as the gummy probiotic combo did. But that would give me gas in a different kind of way. I couldn't quite process it. So it was helpful. I've been trying different things and I've eliminated whole eggs until this morning and now, ugh. So yuck. So eggs, milk, but not cheese, and yogurt, and so it was just like pure milk. So I'm not drinking milk, but I'm eating the heck out of cheese sticks and yogurt and different kinds of things. Were on my food sensitivity test for Everlywell that came back with a negative side effect. And one that really stumped me was winter squash, because I eat a lot of pumpkin seeds and butternut squash, so I froze the rest of my butternut squash soup. I'll reintroduce that later. But eggs are just such a part of what used to be my diet. So that was, I don't know. Oh, and 2 more fun facts of foods. And these 2 foods I think are, what's the word? I feel like they're coincidence foods that ended up on the food sensitivity test. So I thought that I had a allergy to peanuts and cashews. So I haven't been eating them for about the past 5 years. And I tried them for this test, so I'd have them in my system. But they came back with a high response rate, but I assume that's because I haven't had them and then I had them. But I don't know, those 2, they were out of my diet already, so I'm not gonna mess with them right now. So leave me here, I'll try to get better and I'll keep you posted on an update. But yeah, it's been a week, or no, not a week, it's been a month exactly, plus a couple of extra days since I've had any eggs, and I'm having eggs, and blah. Yeah, that. One more bonus fun fact, I have been having a lot of salads. But one of the problems with that salads is all of my favorite dressings, ranch, Caesar, and I think, oh, I was gonna say blue cheese, that's not my favorite. I assume blue cheese, but I have no idea really. They all have eggs in them, so that's the other thing. I've been switching to Catalina dressing or a balsamic vinaigrette, so I'm not putting eggs in myself in another weird way, except, in pastries and bread, because bread is one of those toss-up items that they don't always have eggs in it, but some of them do, and some of them also have milk, but some of them don't. Yeah, breads and pastries and, donuts. Oh my god, food groups. Help. I hate to say it, but I don't think so. I think it may have helped with some things, but I think overall, unfortunately, it didn't really capture all of the foods that I'm sensitive to, because I continue to have problems even after eliminating all these foods. And then I eliminated all gluten. I was still having problems. And I'm down now where I'm paleo, except I can't have nightshades or sugar or preservatives or anything fun. And I even still have problems. So, and maybe with onions or Brussels sprouts. So I don't know what's wrong or why I can't identify what I should eat based on food tests or food sensitivities. I wish this helped. It seemed to help for a little while, but I don't know if maybe what's wrong with me is not what is wrong with other people, and I could just have some underlying condition that causes me to be sick. So if I ever get an update on what is actually wrong with me, I'll let you know, but as for now, I still don't know. But thanks for watching this video. It was a long one. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and stay tuned for, I guess, health and body updates if you're ready for those. But la 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 la. If you're ready, come and watch it. La 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 la.